Hey Moonies, welcome back. Thanks for being here. Before I get into this review, I wanted to make a side note as it was a good week for us Moonies since we found out that we do not have to wait for Infinity Arc Season 3 of Sailor Moon Crystal. We will be getting it in the US on the same day that Japan releases it. Of course, we will be getting it in English subtitled. So, yay, so exciting. And it's also exciting to know that we do not have to wait 2 weeks. We get to get a new episode every week, every Monday. So Mondays will be looking a little brighter for us all, I think. But yeah, let's hop into my thoughts on SMC 21, English dub thoughts on Complication, Nemesis. Once again, I have to say the emotion is really real between Venus and Tux on the devastation and kind of shock of Demand taking Sailor Moon. Even Chibiusa was pretty good in that moment on her shock as well. Then you kind of see Usagi kind of in that dream state and seeing Black Lady walking off with Tux, and then her kind of waking up and her revelations, and she's waking up into that nightmare, I guess, or into another nightmare. I will say that Demand's voice is really seriously on point. I really do like his voice in this. It's pretty great. I think his hate and disgust of the people of Earth is really real on this episode. I think you can really see that. Although I have to say it's really funny when he kind of, on that flashback, he's like, "Stop crying, you little brat." And I was like, that was just funny to me. Although his creepy stalker factor vibe has really shot up in this episode. It's like, ugh. I knew it was coming, but it just gets me every time. So we found out that Small Lady is not so small in relation to her age. She is 900 years old, and she just hasn't physically grown. And, I was thinking about this, and I was like, I really enjoy how SMC explains all of this versus the weaker explanations or lack thereof in OSM. I just love the more, backstory we get, because it really helps us see kind of the headspace that Small Lady's in, and I think that really explains why she is so much of an easy target for the Dark Moon. And we really didn't get that much of explanation on OSM, so I really kind of love how we see her flashbacks, and then we see her, see Pluto with her father, and her thinking, well, maybe I'm not so special, because Pluto and her friendship is really kind of played out in here a lot more too, and she kind of gets jealous, and gee, I wonder where she gets that from. Usagi, gee, they're a lot alike. That jealousy comes into play, and she's like, well, maybe I'm not so special, maybe our friendship isn't so great, and it just really shows why she was so much of an easy target for the Dark Moon. So I really do like how it is portrayed. Wiseman's voice, it was a little better. I think maybe he's getting there. I don't know. My other note of interest on this episode is that I just really love how Usagi, even though she's in this bleak situation, she's really relying on herself. She's like, hey, I'm the future queen, man. Woman up. Let's do this. I got to save myself and my girls. I don't need someone else to save me. So I was like, I really enjoy that aspect. And I have to give it up to Stephanie, the VA, for the English dub. I think she does a pretty good job at doing her voice younger for Usagi and a little more grown up for Neo Queen Serenity. So yay to Stephanie, good job. And those are my thoughts. And that'll take us on next week to Act 22, Hidden Agenda, Nemesis. So hope you come on back for that. But thanks for being here. If you enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe. Until next time, Moonies.